What about people? Watch out, people. Okay. You're already being naughty. No. Come on. You're all done over here. Come on. Oh, people. You're so full of rage. I'm letting Penny run around first tonight again. Hopefully she calms down at some point. Berta's throwing her plate around. People. Where did you go? You're too quick. Right back to where she's not supposed to be. Peepaw. Come here, little Herbert. Okay. Yeah, you're making Mello upset. Very upset. What are you doing, people? Put all that crap away, I think. Oh! You literally jumped into my lap. Peepaw. Poor Alfred. Oh, right back at it. Come on. Yeah, you're making Berta upset. Let's see if Peepaw wants a cookie. I know Elfie does. Yeah, you sat up. You know what the cookie jar is. Cedra's digging or throwing stuff. Here. Penny. Yeah. Okay. How about you? That's it? You mark it as yours and then run off to see what Alfie's doing? Are you coming back for it? No. I don't want her going by Berta. No. Or Cedra. No. You know better. You two girls don't get along right now. You better not climb. You look like a giant ground sloth. That's frightening. Stop that. I know you're big. You just had one. You ate the whole thing in one bite. Yeah. You ate it. All in one bite. I gotta see what Peepaw's doing. Let's see, drop. Berta. And Penny being a nut. Are you gonna climb? He startled me yesterday. He was doing that. He decided to jump. Okay. You're making them upset. Let's go. Went and got them applewood sticks today. But fresh ones. I gave Alfie a big one. He liked it. Penny liked hers. Berta started chewing on hers right away before anybody else did. Where did she go? I'm trying to get underneath the chair. No, you've done that before. That's not a good place to be. Yeah, and then we had to scoop you out of there. Couldn't find her the one time I let her out. She went back behind there and disappeared up underneath for a very long time. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, that's enough, Pen. She hopped out of my hand there. Come on, Penny. Okay, that's enough. Stop. Penny. You're even making your sister upset. Come on. Marshmello doesn't want them damn kids by her house. Oh. Wow. You just popped out of there like a bat out of hell. We're not going by Berta. No. That's a bad spot, too. Okay. Okay. One time she jumped on top of there and peed on it with their food safe lids, so it was Okay. She's slightly naughty. Yeah, we're gonna have to put you in your house. Oh. Okay, that's enough. Okay, Penny. She's slipperier. You're slipperier when she. Alfie wants to come out. What is he doing? He never usually sits up that much. Peepaw. She's so fast. Oh, maybe I can catch her. What is that? It's a void. You can't even see it. I don't know what she's doing. Hopefully she doesn't start stuff. Penny is resting. She heard her name. Her ears perked up. I don't know what's up with the old boy. He's just excited. And you're trying to start trouble with the old ladies. Why? Why? Come on, little one. You got better things to do. Go say hi to Alfie. Yeah, kind of spicy in here. I'm going to turn on the ceiling fan. Get 68. You want a cookie too, CD? Hmm? Okay, come here. Oh, you're too fast. What was that? I think she knew it was the sound of the cookie jar. I see. She just binkied on by. No, there is no way or magical portal into the old lady's house. You think you're gonna find the far gate? I'm back to being naughty. Naughty and little. Oh, are you gonna get out of there? Are you gonna get out of there? Are you gonna get out of there, little goat? Yeah, CD. I see you, poor baby. I see you, little one. What was that? Okay, we're just gonna get upset with you doing that there. Yeah, clean everybody's houses tomorrow. Take all that stuff out of there and we clean it out. There's like layers of fleece and then potty pads, washable ones. Do that all once a week. We vacuum and mop. We let them run around. It's easy enough to pick this up even with like one person. You just roll all the stuff up. Shake it outside. Lay down the clean stuff and then just move it back. I don't know what she's doing. I don't exactly trust you behind there. Why do you got big eyes? Oh, it's night, but good morning. They're gonna be going to bed in a little bit. I'm just letting them run around so they can get their energy out one more time today. We got them applewood sticks today. My daughter and I, we went out and got fresh cuttings. They had some of that. They had their usual dinner. Berta, you look like a demon. She wants kisses. Yeah, you can't go that way. I can pick you up and put you in there. But you can't go through the fence. No, you were gonna hop over. Oh, they usually do. The only one that really doesn't sometimes is Penny, but she looks a little tired. She's laying down playing with her toy. Rubbing her face on it. She's a solid, quick little rabbit. But she is strong. She built a rather elaborate nest in the spring. Even though she wasn't pregnant, Penny did too. No, you're gonna be a good girl. Yeah, but hopefully they will go to bed. Alfie likes the ladies to come visit him. He's showing off right now. See, look at CD. Look at all these nice toys I have in my house. See, just like, I don't care. I'm just tired. I'm gonna lie here by Dad and get pets. She's just a miniature version of Alberta. Slightly, but not so much attitude. I had one for Alberta to get her checked out. Then she got her shots today, and then so did Penny. So now we have to get he has to go, but she actually travels the best as long as he can see where he's going, or me in the car, truck, or whatever we take. He's usually pretty good. Yeah, all that was great. They checked out her air passages, listened to her lungs, all that, and he said she's a very, very healthy rabbit. It's just, I guess that's kind of something common with the big ones. They get overheated like that, and sometimes they kind of snort. Which makes sense, because she's literally a 13-pound mini horse. He's even bigger. Yeah. Well, at least we got her caught up too on the rabbit hemorrhagic vaccine. So she got that, CD got it, Penny got it. These two are pretty easy to take to the vet. Berta's, it's a whole ordeal. We have to give her a sedative. Because we're a big angry goat. Let's see, there's her fresh applewood stick. She's already got it pretty much gone. Penny has some still left. Cedrika stripped all the leaves off hers. Yes, Big Berta. You're not going by your sister. Let's walk this way. Come on. I don't need fighting girls. I think the shot was 60, I want to say, for the rabbit hemorrhagic disease. Alfie's supposed to have his shots, but the lady couldn't give us any records beyond kind of pedigree papers. So we have his pedigree papers, which is absolutely meaningless to me because I really don't care. He's a nice rabbit. But what kind of gives us his lion heritage, and then the size and weight of his mom and dad. which his dad was a little horse, and his mom was just as big as Alberta. So I don't think he's 100% done growing yet. I have no idea where Cedrika wandered to. Slippery CD, and there she goes. She is super fast. You want to go back in your house for a cookie? She's getting a little overstimulated. Here, let's go get Cookie. Oh, that's another thing she does. I gotta shuffle my feet around her because she's always by me. Okay, Alfred, yeah, you can have one. Here, come on. She'll follow me. For the most part. Here. Okay, come here. Yeah, that's where you pottied for some reason. Come on. Cedrika. At least she will if she's not completely sidetracked. You are trying to find the far gate. Let's go. House. Cedrika. Murder doesn't want her snoot in her house. Ah, you little nut. I'm gonna have to try to pick her up. She's trying to get to Alfie. Alfie's gonna nip her. Cedrika, that's enough. Cedrika. Come here. Alright, let's do the short trick. So you don't like to see where you're going. Alright, big bird. She's already talking. He is. He looks like a huge ground sloth or a teddy bear or koala. He can be pretty snuggly too. Alberta is too. But that's only once you get her tired out. What are you doing, nutcase? You gonna smell what all your sisters were doing out here before you? Alberta. I don't feed them basil, but we do, or we're growing our own cilantro on the back for a while. The applewood sticks, the only reason I went to get those is because I know they're trees that haven't been sprayed in the last 70 years. When we try to give them stuff out of the garden, we did have the time for it. The cilantro is easy enough and it kind of reseeds itself. We kind of got to reseed that though. Okay. Yep, take a chunk out of their house. Yeah, and then talk. It's all, yeah, you think I'm talking back to you now, so you're gonna come over. Oh, she's not that bad. She's done worse things than that. She's pretty tame for the most part tonight. Oh, I think I got one of her whiskers kind of caught in the jar. Sorry, girl. She's a big version of Cedra. Yeah, the little one and the big one. She is very upset. Thank you. Yeah, she is really shiny. They're all pretty shiny. I think that's just feeding them right, brushing them, making sure they're in good health. Did have the windows open for her. She likes to look out the window. At least her, Cedra, and Penny. Alfie has a window too. They usually sit on top of their boxes and look out the window. Bert has tried to hop in that window, of course. Okay. Listen. Listen, listen, listen. Listen, listen, listen. Oh, they keep me busy all the time, all of us. It's not just me. My fiance, my daughter, they all help out with them. Penny's my daughter's rabbit. She's kind of responsible for her. Those two are two little peas in a pod. Same energy. What if I just do this and then do it, even though it's, yeah. Berta's the queen goat. We actually had to go back for her. So we took Cedra and Penny first. And we went back for LB, or Alberta. We had to use that shirt to capture Cedra. Thank you, Berta, for the kissy. That's close enough, biggin. Why are we so upset tonight? You think you should go over there and be friends with them? Their babies would be ginormous if they could have babies. Berta is not a small girl by any means. What's the matter, poor Biggie? You look sleepy. You gonna try to open the cookie jar? Possibly. No. You want pets? Oh, no, you guys got her digging. It's all that commotion out there when Marshmello wants to dig. Alfie just looks tired. That's her mom, Berta's mom. They had about 12 or 16. It was some ridiculous number. But she was the biggest out of all of them. Penny was the smallest. Well, not the smallest, but one of the smaller ones. There was a little white and smoked gray one that I wanted to get to, but we only had so much room at the time. I'm glad I went back for this nutcase. You're a pretty neat rabbit. Never had one with such personality. Very few. She's very active. She talks back. She's intelligent. She knows what no means. She knows her name. She knows what treats are. What's the matter, Berta? You want to go put back in your house? Let you cool down. She gets overheated just the same as Alfie gets overheated. It's a problem with the larger breeds, and I even got ceiling fan on. It's only about 68 in here. Could go 1 degree lower, but I don't have the cash for that. It's better than being outside being cooked alive. It was close to 80 today. What are you doing? You're nuzzling. Yes, Berta. You're gonna sprawl out. Yeah. All right, big girl. You look sleepy. Yeah, I'm gonna put poor Berta back away and give her an ice pack. Probably one of the biggest does I've ever owned. I don't know why they call them does. They're not even proper mini deer. You're your own kind of lagomorph. You're in a completely different family. Yeah. You get goopies. She lets me take them out. She doesn't care. Alfie doesn't care. Cedra has an issue with it. Penny doesn't care. Those little old farts are impossible. Yeah, I'm probably going to put poor Miss Berta away. Let her rest a little on her cooling stone. Get you an ice pack, girl. Oh. Oh, are you working the camera now, Berta? Where are you going? Alright, Berta. Oh, okay. I didn't want to have to do the t-shirt or the blanket. Getting harder to scoop. You're getting too big. Thank you, Berta. Girl. Ice pack. See if she destroys it in 0.8 seconds. Yep, she's chewing on it. Nope. You can't have that then. At least she's on her cooling stone. 69. I was wrong. That could be an issue. I'm going to turn the lights down for Alfie because it helps with his skittishness. He's so excited. Yep. Alright, Alfred. to startle him. Hi, buddy. He's kind of got big eyes, but not really. Here. Okay. I can't do this one-handed. He's... He really crawled into my lap. Okay. Yep, you're fine. You're fine. Still have to make those forage bags. I was saving these for that, but... Dude, 2 strawberries are enough right now. Excuse me. All the cookies you've had. And I still need to brush you a little, Mr. Floof. Oh, where are you? He doesn't want pets right now. He's busy exploring. He's moving that old wash basin. I usually keep my kindling in. Oh. Where it came from before that, I have no idea. Some ancient relative of mine. Oh yeah, he does. I got most of his tufts out of his tail and stuff that were starting to come out earlier today. But you have to do that almost every day. And I've been checking kind of in between his back legs. Sometimes gets a little funky. But most of the stuff's out of his butt, which he does not like to sit for. Try to do a little bit more because they're changing his house tomorrow, or at least cleaning it. Funny thing is, we usually let him out when we do his little enclosure, and he kind of patiently waits around the rest of the living room. Kind of as you get each layer done, he comes back and checks it out, and he's just waiting for his house to be done, put back together so he can get right back in there. That's his safe space. Whenever he's feeling stressed, please don't freak out, little dude. I don't need you hurting yourself or breaking anything. Come on, Alfie. Yeah, you're getting goofy. Nope. Come on, big boy. Oh yeah, he's way too big to be hiding anywhere. Berta will play peekaboo. Or what she likes to do is she'll hide underneath her blankets and act like she's trapped. Then you go in there and she just pops right back out just fine. But she's tricked you into your enclosure. And that's what she really wanted all along. She's a clever girl. But she'll be completely covered in there, just like moving, and all you'll see is the shape, and it's, and hear her snort a little, and then move, and then, oh, she's stuck. So you go in there, pull the blanket back, and it pops out the other side and runs around. Come on, Alfie. You look like you're getting big-eyed. Oh no, we just pottied. That's what you did. Yeah, now you're gonna run away. Your job is done. Thank goodness it's getting washed tomorrow. He's fixed. That's a funny thing. He's just marking because the sisters. You're fine, buddy. You're okay. You can tell when he gets that look, he's getting a little overstimmed. Here. He's trying to make up his mind. Do I want to go underneath where Dad doesn't let me go, or do I want to go on top of it? Why don't you come sit on top? You used to come up here and snuggle. Are you too big for that now? It took him a while to figure out the couch. He just binkied away. He's definitely more confident when I'm around him. Here. You hear something outside? You can't go that way. It's all closed off. I think he's gotten bigger since I originally got him a couple months ago. Seems like ancient history now. Couldn't imagine you not being here with the rest of the gang. Yeah, you're my little buddy. Yeah. You're fine. Where are you going about it? You hear somebody. You're okay. I just don't want him to bolt. Because that's when stuff can happen. Hey. Here. Yeah, he's on high alert. God, he is huge. He's bigger than that freaking pail. That is insane. And here's all the sisters running around. Just left a bunch of poops. Yeah, you should go let me brush you. I see quite a bit of hair in your poop. You only let me do it for a little bit of time this morning. What's up? You want to go over? Or are you going to lay down? You can't have apple juice. Alfie. I might put him back in his house. Yes, it is. We gotta get a weight on him tomorrow. And I'd like to brush him a little bit. You want to go back in your house? Okay, let me move. I can move. Here. I'm going up there. You're okay. You're okay. Oh. See, he looks concerned, and I can tell he's getting overstimulated, but then he's happy. I've never given them apple juice. I'd probably consider like apple cider if it was like a small amount. Usually I use up all the cider, make hard cider whenever we get apples. I still got like 20 gallons of this stuff. I proofed it out around 20% almost. It was like 19.8 AVB. But that's like a week-long event, just freezing apples, thawing them, crushing them, crushing them, crushing them, crushing them, juice, 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 juice. There's a lot of filtering too. And then once you got all that liquid, you gotta add sugar, your enzymes, your chemicals, your yeast. He likes apples, but not as much as bananas or pears. If he had the choice, it would probably be just the bananas. Oh no, I was just thinking regular cider. So I've done that with just fresh squeezed apples. I have one of those old-timey presses with the hand crank from like 1884 or 3. Still works pretty good. You just freeze the apples, throw them in there. Well, we let them thaw a little bit and then do it. Oh, not the homemade stuff is pretty good when you use pure cane sugar and good ingredients. It's pretty good stuff. I only usually have a glass. I'm good. Turn the fan off. I know he's overstimulated, but he ate quite a bit. With a stick. I'll take that out of there. Cookies. Oh, and I just lowered the temperature too by a couple degrees. I'm gonna wait for him to come out. I'm gonna brush him a little bit more. Got this goofy brush. Ow! That is pokey. I'm gonna put that over here. You're okay. Yeah, the stuff I've made hasn't been gut rot though. I've seen some other people make some pretty interesting choices with stuff that they... Oh. What? Are you coming out? Or am I in your way? I think you should calm down a little bit. I'm sorry. I bumped you in your nose. Your nose okay? My babies. Usually a double or triple filter all that stuff. He's such a good boy. Yeah. Bird is pretty much the same way when you go in her cage, or house, whatever you want to call it, enclosure. Literally got a Great Dane plaque in play. I'm going to see if I can move this and we can brush you a little. What do you think? Yeah. Your ears are warm. Your ears are pretty warm. Poor big dude. His fur has really softened since I first got him too. I wonder if that is diet. Because the hay that he was getting was like brown. Just looked roached. This stuff is still green, vibrant. And the pellets are Purina. We were feeding them Purina, now we're feeding them Oxbow. It's just Oxbow everything, pretty much. I'm not saying they're a better brand, but I think it was just the Tractor Supply Basics. It did not look good. They gotta chemically dry it or something, because it just unnaturally weird color. Well, I'm gonna try. And look into his water bowl. Okay. You want a cookie? Here. You get one? I'm just going to try brushing them with the silicone one, or silicone, whatever way you want to say it. Brush first. Until I was already using it today. Oh yeah, it almost looks like a bunny emoji, or at least it did. And then it looked like a V. If you can kind of see, it looks like a Bugs Bunny, almost. Oh, he's got the little... Yeah, I know, you're such a good boy. You just want lap pets. Are you gonna crawl in my lap, or are you just looking for cookies? You're just looking for cookies. But I got a lot of boobs, so it's okay. It's okay. I think he wants his spot back. He really likes his hidey hole. I know you're not supposed to take it away from him, but I really need to brush him. You're fine. You want to sit over here? He has his spots, though. And he will move you out of them. This is his spot. Right here and right here. I think he likes to watch Berto. How did you get hair all the way in here? I don't even know how that would collect like that. Since you've been rubbing so much on there. What's up? Can you lay down? Come on, buddy. You're okay. You're fine. No, you want the other cheek? Is that what that is? Oh no, he doesn't. What he does is he'll nudge you out of the way, or he will kind of open his mouth like halfway, and he'll just use his teeth, but it's mostly just to put pressure on you, and then he'll kind of like nudge. Yeah, you don't mind it after a while. That's the funny thing. Not really. Like slight nips or something like that, yeah, but nothing crazy. Berta's never really. Penny, she does and she doesn't. It's not really biting, it's, hey, I want you to do this, or they're trying to say, hey, I don't like that, or I want you to do this. Penny is very impatient. Berta's not so much. She's a little bit more forgiving. I'm pretty sure he just sat on all that stuff. Or I did. But no, when I first got him, he was in like a little cat carrier, and I had to transfer him into our carrier, which was a bigger blue kind of hard shell one. He didn't do anything, and I kind of picked him up, threw him in the other one. Well, not throw him, but placed him into the other one, and put a little bit of padding beneath his feet because I had to get him out of the one, but I had to do it all kind of together without him getting loose in my truck. My daughter came with to help. And she was excited to get a new friend. I don't really think the lady wanted to get rid of him. I think that her husband kind of made her because she had a lot of other animals. I understand, and she wanted him to go to somebody that already kind of had money so they could have friends. Oh, this is the one I use, and this is like what I used to use when we groomed horses and stuff like that. Works pretty well. It's just a smaller scale version of that. It's just his fur is so fine, and there's so much of it. He gets brushed twice a day, but he still gets hair in his poopies from time to time. But he's never really had major issues with going to the bathroom, except for when he first got here, like that first night. I'm sure it was pretty concerning. He's in a new place, doesn't know anything. He seemed to trust me, though, because when we put him in his new house, he was booping the hell out of me. They don't really make any good rabbit combs. That's the problem. You got stuff that kind of comes close, but not always works the best. Not too much coming out, but I do need to try to get his belly tomorrow, which is a whole thing in itself. No way I'd ever get Berta's stomach. Just nail trimming with her is a two-person job. It's an angry little rabbit burrito. Well, big burrito. He doesn't care right now. See, once he calms down, he's fine. This one works pretty well, though. And that other one I have, but he's not liking that one. Every time he sees that one, he doesn't want anything to do with it. This one, he doesn't seem to care as much, so I wonder if that one might have, I don't know, pulled, because we used it on his feet to take mats out of there. His feet had really bad mats when we first got him. Really bad. No, not so much. You just try to stay on top of it. His feet look way better. I had to pick out so many mats. He sat pretty well for it, too. Yeah, but that's only once he calms down. Otherwise, he doesn't want anything to do with it. He's usually pretty chill with me, but he has his limit too, where he'll grab the brush when he's good and done, and he'll throw it. And he's not dumb. It's insane how dense the rabbit's fur is. Got so many different layers. I wonder what happened to that other glove I had. I think I threw it in the wash. I haven't seen it in a week. Sometimes he's good with it, sometimes he's not. I'd like him to turn out. He might turn around so I can do his other side. Sometimes he does that without asking. See, he's just liking that. He doesn't even care. I think we got these at a pet supply place, but it's more geared towards dogs, which they work okay, but not phenomenal. But they're only like $5, so gave them a shot. So the funny thing is, I saw them at the Dollar Tree, and they were bigger ones, but they were like for soap or something like that, making lather. So they're slightly bigger, but I bet you they'd work just the same. They were only $1.25, but I didn't get one. Ugh. Yeah, he's just about done. Oh! See, there was a slight one. I think he wants his food. You sit down? Yeah, see? Now he wants his other side. He's even all sprawled out. Hi, Alfie. And I am going to have to take a shower after this. Oh, hey, man. I'm hanging out with Alfie, brushing him. And this is my giant Flemish. I'm trying to get some of the stuff out of him. Try to do this every day, so it's not as bad, so he doesn't get digestive issues is the only thing. All this fleece is getting. He has a spot. His back leg spotted. What do you mean? One of his feet are smaller than the other. This one is. But even Berta has that. His feet are. I think the only thing I need to do, we need to trim little dude's claws. I don't even. I think the last time we did that was almost a week ago, so he's due again. Oh, that? It's fine. He let me finally look at it today. The back ones are what I was most worried about, because he does his front ones quite frequently. Cedrika does that. She actually broke one off at the vet, which it's kind of common. We have anticoagulating compound. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's the same stuff that they use in the veterinary office. It's the one advantage from having a vet tech living with you. Other than that, he's been pretty good, besides the getting startled from time to time. Which is funny, because he's the size of like Very, very large cat. He's bigger than the Maine Coon that we have. She's a calico Maine Coon. We found her underneath a wood pile. And he's bigger than her. And this Fritters is not a small cat. She's a good 9 pounds. 9? Yeah, 9 pounds. But Berta's bigger than her. Berta bosses are around now. They cannot be out at the same time. At least not right now until Berta gets fixed. Should be coming up soon here. Yeah, the cat. We've had her a very, very long time. At least, I'd say 16 or 17 years. So my dog was about 6 when we got her. Or found her, rather. There was a cat underneath a wood pile. And that's where she came from. Kitten. You don't know if the mom abandoned her, but she was the only one. I don't want any mischief happening, so I just separate them. Miss Fritters is in the back room now with her food and treats. I left some treats out. She's got her little spot back there in the back room. God, that is a lot. I think Bert is trying to escape. I'm gonna have to take a shower. Because I am absolutely covered now. Me? No, I haven't. I live in a cave. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't figure it would be that much, especially with brushing them the way that we do. At least I do. He normally gets it twice a day. That's quite a bit. It's all really fine. Oof. No, but I haven't seen any good movies in a long time. I think the last one that I even saw in theaters had to be I think the very last Pirates of the Caribbean, which that's probably almost 10, 15, maybe even 20 years ago. That one wasn't even that good either. I think the only stuff that I've really been watching is kind of those older documentaries on YouTube because they're free. I like In Search of's pretty good. There's the one with Leonard Nimoy. some other stuff that I've been watching on YouTube, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, I could make a baby blankie out of everything. So we keep joking with my fiance, we could have made an artisanal wine or yarn, and we could have done the wine on the side, hard cider, made out of the finest purebred rabbit fur. He's upset. Why are you upset? You shouldn't be upset, you big loaf. Yeah, I don't really do a whole terrible amount of movie watching anymore. I don't really have time with it for it. These guys keep us pretty busy, plus then I have all the other loveliness. He probably is. He probably is. I'm getting even more out, and we just went through all there. Weird thing is he's starting to get slightly darker. Just right there. I don't know if they get darker as they age. I've only had a couple giant blemishes. And the other one was Bright Eyes, but she had a big old dewlap. Hers was bigger than Berta's, but she wasn't the nicest rabbit. She was an outdoor one, but she would bite hard to the point where you'd bleed. But she came from a breeder. It's up where my parents live now. In the UP. Yeah, I've always wondered that. I know they have pretty much one for every season. But I didn't know or suspect them to change color so drastically. So I'm going to try to comb his tail a little bit. I don't know how well that's going to go. He really needs his belly done. But he gets his belly pretty good. I don't think he can reach all the way back here. Jesus, dude. Coat come out shinier, lighter. Yeah, I wondered about that for winter too. Is it just I wonder why it would be darker in summer though. Yeah, I think you can have a cookie. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Just hold on. Did you get one? I think he's pretty much done for tonight. Poor little dude. Yeah. Oh, you're all staticky. You look like a little hedgehog. You look like a little hedgehog. We can be done, it's fine. He is huge. But this is Alfred. This is the only boy that we have. We have 7 rescue Cadburys. Oh. Okay. It's away. The brush is gone. See, he's done. Now he just wants to be left alone. Or to come back out. Yeah, there's fur everywhere, dude. Freaking covered in it. Let the little ladies out. Put Elfie. Here, move, you big old goat. I'm gonna put your thing back down. Come on, buddy. Okay, I don't need you destroying that, too. Come on, scoot your boot. I like this. Oh, where are you? So I don't step on you. I gotta shuffle my feet with you, too. And he has a cooling stone too, but he doesn't use it like Alberta. Alberta's on theirs a lot. There's one of the apple wood cuttings we gave them. Oh, here. I might cut that down even more. They've taken fur out of my mouth. Oh, alright. Let these little goons out. And I'm probably gonna partially clean up and let these little ladies and everybody go to bed. What's Penny doing? I should probably let that poor goat out again. Oh, she's cleaning her ear. Just freaking breathing in fur. How did that rust already? She needs to be brushed. Looks like her sister was digging on her. She's got a little dreadlock in her butt. Her sister don't like that. So that's Stormy, the gray one. And Marshmello, of course, is the white one. We didn't have a choice in the names. Those were the names they were given. Some rabbits do know and recognize their own names. She really can't because she's half deaf. And she's got a piece of hay hanging off her butt. Cedrika wants to come back out again. Hi. I don't remember if I gave them some applewood sticks. I think I did. Just smaller ones. What are you doing? What is this goon doing? She's creeping behind there. Her sister's like hiding from her. Is there a way to call them? So, yes, they are trainable, but the thing is it's got to be the same response every single time, and the rabbit has to know it's either getting a reward or whatever. It is possible to train them. It's just extremely intensive. You gotta spend pretty much every waking hour with that animal. Alfie listens for the most part. He understands no, yes, cookie, his name, go house, he knows that. they can be trained. It's just how much time you're willing to invest with it, which try a little bit here and there, but I'm sure if I tried a lot harder, I could probably get better results. But that's having more time to do it, which we have 7 altogether. Berta understands no. Berta understands her name. She's taken away her sister's happiness. Yeah, it's kind of mean. Why are you being mean, Mello? But usually the best thing is like a treat or a reward. Then they know there's some incentive. They pretty much... Oh dear. You don't need to go there. She already got too close to Berta. And she's partially blind, so she didn't even know where she was or what was going on. Hi, little one. And you're getting too close to Big Alfie. No, let's go back the other way. See, she almost crashed into my foot. Pretty much did. Her sister's very happy. No, Berta's... She knows her name. But Berta, she understands it. Like, she'll kind of argue back with you. There's been times I tell her no, and she'll be sitting in the cage, and she'll honk back at me. They'll do the... and then thump. Except it's kind of more nasally when they talk. I'm serious. She'll talk right back to you. For a while, I would honk back at her kind of like that, and then I don't know if it was some sort of rabbit insult, or God only knows what it means to them, the tone. Yeah, pretty much. They are. They stomp their feet. They talk back. It's like having a tiny furry gremlin child. A little bit less expensive than an actual human one, though. Slightly. That's the weird thing with rabbits. People say they're so dumb, and they're not. I don't know. Even these little goats. This one likes to break out of her pen. She finds whatever way possible. We actually had to add a back piece to hers, because her favorite thing to do is she smushes down flat and goes underneath the house to get out. Just kind of had to add a perimeter all the way around so she couldn't do that. You being destructive in there, little goat? Berto's gonna undo all your work. Oh yeah, sometimes. Usually you can tell when she's standoffish, because they cock their ears to the front, and they kind of keep them close and narrow in. They're close together, but they're pointed frontward. And then you can tell she's not having it. Oh, wow. Little one is very freedom than they do. I mean, the little thing they were in wasn't much bigger than this, but at least it's got a little bit more of a courtyard for them. They can come in the living room. The ear position tells a lot about them. You can see it in their eyes too, in a lot of the ways. It's their posture as well. Why are you doing that? You're gonna go back in your house, naughty girl. Oh, they can be outright brutal. I've seen some pretty awful rabbit fights. Not with any of these guys, but a lot of times they'll go after each other's eyes. It's kind of a thing cats do, though, too. See, she's upset with her sister. She wants to be groomed. I've seen pretty bad dog fights, though, too. No, I had a relative of mine that actually lost part of their knuckle trying to break up a dog fight. The dog was biting and just sheared right through a finger bone. I don't think it was intentional. But they did ultimately make the decision to put the dog down, which was the right decision. My other neighbors across the street really didn't learn that lesson. They had a dog that they teased, at least the kids did, kind of relentlessly. Actually ended up going for my throat. I think it was like 17 stitches. I was about probably like 5 or 6. So then they didn't put it to sleep. And then it got loose and ended up actually biting one of the male people in the cheek. Yeah, they are, because it's just a split second. All of a sudden, it's a switch that turns and it's on. And it only takes a split second. You might have small cues and warnings, but when they're ready to go off, they're already wound. No, Cedrika and Alberta have gotten into a little scrape where they were on their hind legs fighting like little angry hares, but that was when we first brought them and we were reintroducing them to each other. And that we had an X-pin in between the two of them, and they were still throwing each other against the bars. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't really tell. I've never really seen any aggression out of Alfie except for when people get too close to his house. She's trying to look for her sister. Cedra's jumping around in her house playing with her ball. Cedie lives in the mansion. She's actually partially blind, mellow. She can't see that well. A lot of times she's looking for her sister, because she uses her sister kind of as her eyes. But not when she's exploring by herself in a box. She likes to be alone, especially the teepee too. I think Alfie's asleep. She's kind of mean to her sister. She gets upset when she can't find her. Yeah, I think she's kind of tuckered out. And she kind of ran her sister off. Those two are siblings, and then Alberta, Cedra, and Penny are all from the same mom, too. Those guys were all rescued around the same time. Same farm. Farm/petting zoo. I don't even know what she's doing. Yeah, they don't have the animals there all the time, and the guy that we got the rabbits from seemed like he genuinely cared. He tried to offer them to us for free because we were just taking them. It's like, no, I gotta pay something for them. Well, I think I ended up just donating to the farm because he wouldn't take the money. And they have other horses and peacocks and all sorts of stuff there. A lot of goats, sheep. They got a big old bull too that's been there for quite some many years. No, they got a couple of draft horses too. A whole mess of baby goats. But Alfie came from someplace in Texas. No idea. I have the papers. I also have the papers on Ruby too. And then these guys. But the sisters don't really have any. The guy said that they were like Rex mixed with something else. I'm pretty sure it's Flemish. Especially kind of the way Berta's ears are shaped. But they were just raising them for meat, which I saw the two, well, at least the two sisters, Alberta and Cedrika. We asked if we could get them. Because a lot of times, too, they have litters of kittens there, and they actually have adoptions that come out from the farm. As far as, like, kittens, cats, and sometimes rabbits. Not that often. They were an accidental litter. The sisters. Somebody got in with somebody they weren't supposed to. There was one that was a male, and I'm pretty sure that's where Penny came from, but it was the only other black and white one. All the other ones were black like Berta, but not quite as big. Yeah, I don't think there's a need for that either. Or to be harvesting them for fur. But that's my opinion. Gotta be expensive to have like up to 40 of these on a farm. If you're raising them for meat, all that time it takes to process them, the feeding, the inoculations, if you're doing it correctly. I know just from coming from kind of like a dairy farm background, at least my uncle, his cows, they saw a doctor sometimes monthly, even more than that sometimes. The guy was making the rounds at least twice a week. He knew a bunch too. Deer, huffing and puffing. Yeah, that's just wrong. I'm sorry, but they need, you just don't let them die. So when a rabbit gets sick, there's only so much time you have depending on what it is. I know at least where he came from, they were pretty good with at least documentation as far as bloodline and everything like that, and they seem to have pretty good reviews because I looked into them because I wanted to know what kind of a breeder it was, and they seem to be breeding just particularly show rabbits. How many people are using them for that purposes, that's debatable. They sell an awful lot of bucks, but their does are quite expensive. You almost never see them post them, so you gotta wonder. But it's none of my concern. She is chewing on everything. She's usually not this active. I just can't imagine that there'd be much meat on any of these guys, and it would probably taste awful. Yeah, that's the thing too. Once they're done with them, they're pretty much, they're useless to them, which is really sad. You put that animal through all that freaking stress, and then, you know, so you're done with the show or you're getting a couple of them out of them, then it's just useless. There's a lot of people getting rid of rabbits like that, or they had them for show rabbits or breeding rabbits, and they age out and they don't want them. You get to a year, 2 years, couple months, yeah, it does kind of add to the cycle too. There's so many of them out there that really needs homes. I mean, there's a couple in our area that have been in like fosters or rescues for 5 years plus, which is sad because they're already old when the time they went in there. So how much kind of time like this will they get to roam around or eat good vegetables? I don't know where that other one went. Where'd you go? Kind of a sad, lonely life. Especially if you're just going to keep them outside too in the cold. Or extreme temperatures. Yeah, I've heard that too. This little dude's probably only got a maximum of about 7 years if we're lucky. That's kind of the time that Bright Eyes, I think she made it to about right around 7. Igor lived for 8. He was an outside dwarf. I still miss that little dude. I could carry him anywhere. He was so chill. He did not care. He was just happy to be a part of everything. Little buddy. She's feeling pretty brave tonight. Usually she doesn't go that far. She's happy about it too. Their ears are so funny. Yeah, that was sad, sad, sad. I cried for like a day straight. He was such a happy little guy too. He was always so excited. He was a lot like her, but not so much the attitude. Berta can be nice. She likes to snuggle. So does CD. Penny does too. It's just you gotta get them calm enough. What are we doing? Just licking. I don't know why. I might try getting them some smaller, like tennis balls or something to push around and see if they'd like doing that. So I have for him, and he likes those. Those are for like large dogs. I think I got it at Petco. But he's got toys. He really doesn't play with them just to show off to the girls. I gotta take that fur out of there. But then he's got other wood toys. It's all getting cleaned tomorrow. This is a train wreck. Well, today, probably. Well, almost. Yeah, I've seen those. We gave one to Berta and she destroyed it. It was the quickest waste of almost $30 I've ever seen. She chewed right through that plastic. You don't need to go this way. Excuse me, ma'am. No, come on. I don't want you getting too close. Let's see if you want a treat. You poor baby. You poor little marshmallow. We've had those. These are like those foraging balls. And like I said, Berta destroyed it. Because I thought it would be a good reason or thing to put with her. No, she just know that there was food in there and she wasn't patient enough to roll the thing around, so let's find a different way into it. was only in there for like 5 or 10 minutes. Walked away to do something, came back, and she had the whole side, big chunks of it off to the side. I was like, oh, gotta take that back. You don't need to be eating plastic. She was just spitting it out. She's done that. She gets bored. We need to get her with CD. Once both those girls get spayed, they can go together. I just want to make something that goes that whole wall that they can have, and put like 3 of those together. Get rid of the hutches. She does and she doesn't. She's still pretty skittish. They both are. They really don't like to be handled at all. And it upsets them. So I try not to push it. Trying to get them to feel a little bit more comfortable. But we got that one on a diet because she's too fat. And little Mellow's just tiny. She's little. She still moves around pretty good, but she's getting a little too big. Oh, stop. Cedra's trying to escape. Oh, it's all good. I don't expect anyone to keep it straight. I can barely. Fucking 7. These guys were just supposed to be a temporary placement. And we ended up with them. So we were supposed to take care of them after the surgery. She's got floofy feet. You want it? You can have a tiny one. Come here, goat. She is tiny. She's real little. Okay, no. Come on. No. Here. Come here. Come on. Here. You can have one more because you're so little. But you're mean to your sister. Hey. See, she's deaf too. Slightly. She can feel vibrations and stuff, but... Oh, why are you running over by Alfie? Your babies would be abominations to nature. Oh yeah, she can... Smells everybody. She knows probably which ones are which. Oh boy. She is kind of a live wire tonight. They're usually not this lively. Anybody that's watched the streams, like, yeah. Just a little bit. They're due for one. My fiance's got to do that tomorrow. Take them out on the patio and do it. We have to do nail trims tomorrow too for Alfred and Penny. Penny's pretty easy, surprisingly. Cedra is impossible. We gotta trim a little bit. We try not to trim too much. But they're overdue probably about by a week and a half. She's got a nice kit for it. I think it was a pretty decent one. I don't know what we use. The trimmer we got, I kind of like it, but it's, I don't know. I don't feel like it's big enough. Does the job. Used to hate trimming my dog's nails. She had dew claws too. We tried to get them removed, but she wasn't young enough. She never liked anybody touching her feet. What are we doing? Oh yeah. Alberta will eat a cookie, but she's angry about it. You can just watch her face. It's just, she gets very upset. The first time we tried, we took a bath sheet when she was younger and wrapped her up, and she chewed through the bath sheet. So you actually had to take her into the vet and get a prescription for like a mild, like sedative. I forget what it's called. I've been using that. It works pretty well. So we've been trying to put more, use like silver solution on her feet. She has sore hawk. She has finer fur. Mello has it a little bit, but since we've been doing the brushings, like every couple weeks, they've been doing a lot better. But she's overdue for a good one. Everybody's getting cleaned. Oh, she snorts. It's like watching a fat guy inhale a donut. Like half drunken, crazed, just angry savage. It's like watching Homer Simpson just it's still slightly angry. What is Penny doing? She flipped her plate. Oh, she's looking at the side of her house. Bird is face down in some hay. She's like, I'm eating. Leave me alone. Yeah, you can see she was excavating today because everything's all torn up. She tricked me in there about 4 times. Oh, I'm fine. Hey, how'd you get in here? Alright, little goats. I'm gonna close you up. Okay, you got a boop. I just don't trust the cat in them 100%. She used to get slightly aggressive with the other dwarf we had. Not really, but I'd really hate to find out the answer to that question, so they get locked up at night. And they come out in the morning when we're out. This big goat too. That big goat. I hope he lives for a long time. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully. But we wanted to wait until a year. He got fixed kind of young. I don't know where the surgery actually happened. I have the record somewhere. I think Cedra's trying to bang her way out of her house. I could let poor people out one more time. I'm not sure I want to invite that chaos. Thanks, man. I was reading it. I'm slow with reading. Plus, I'm tired. I've been up since 4. Oh, might let one more goat out. Probably that goat. That goat's nuts. This one's even more nuts. This is Cedrika. She just talked. You can hear her. Yeah. You're a nut. Yeah, I'll probably let out one more goat. I'm not doing anything productive tomorrow besides cleaning rabbits and some landscaping work. Yes. The girls can come back out. I gotta put this back. It's already a mess. But roll up most of the poopy in those, shake them outside. His eyes are glowing red. Little night demon wombat. You look like a wombat. Are you a wombat? She does. That's what we thought she was at first. That's why her name was Albert. After my uncle. He was the one that was a merchant marine. He was a fisherman too. I don't know if she's gonna come out now. Yes, Penny. Berta, you done? Are you coming? She's upset. She's very, very dominant. We just thought, we thought Cedrika was a male too. So we thought they were both males at the time and Penny was the female. But then Berta and Cedie started fighting, so we had to separate those two. That was when we first reintroduced them. That couple days did make a difference. They forgot each other. It's really difficult to sex them though. You know, the other rabbit we had, they had thought it was a female and it ended up being a male. Toka, which is actually, Toka is Korean for bunny. The people that had him, that's what they named him. They were Korean. He was a rescue too. He was an old man. He was almost, 8.5? Almost 9. Pretty close to that. I don't remember. Boston died before him. He was a lop-eared rabbit. But he had the sandy gray-brown. She's just a busybody. Yeah, I wonder about that too. The males in general seem to be more docile. I've had a lot of female rabbits though. Oh. Yeah, which Berta is unspayed too. She's working on goat home improvements. I'm gonna have to catch her in my shirt again. I'm sure we're peeing in there too. Because it smells like other little fruitcakes. You looking for those old ladies? They owe you money? I think he wants to be friends with Berta though. He's laying down. Berta wants nothing to do with him. Well, she doesn't. But you don't want them to be too interested. I think Berta would be much more dominant than him. But I think that would be okay. Cedra's pretty well bonded with Berta now. Would just be getting Penny to get along with everybody, which may never happen. Cedra is just a naughty little night gremlin. How are you not out of energy? Yeah. Berta. Come on, night demon. So yeah, that would be the plan. To get Berta, him, Cedra, and Penny. And like I said, I'd just add 2 more. And then they'd have that. Oh dear, where'd she go? Hopefully. I already have another one of those. I just don't know how that would work because Berta's a nutcase. She is more or less the leader and the queen. Penny thinks she is, though, too. Yeah, we have 7. So there's those 2, the 3 sisters, Alfie, and then Ruby. But Ruby is never going to be able to live with anybody. And that's kind of just the reality of her having EC. These guys have been exposed to it, but they don't exhibit any symptoms. She's kind of on her own little island. But I think after all she's been through, she's kind of earned that. And these guys, they have each other. We just need to come up with a better area for them without that. Ruby's on her own. She's lives in my daughter's bedroom. She has a hutch like that, and then like a 6x5 or something like that courtyard. So there's Berta, Cedra, Penny. Why are we so upset? Ruby, there's a couple, more than a couple pictures of her and a couple shorts. So I work with her too quite a bit, kind of rebuilding trust. Which has been a long time. Wow. Berta. Where are we going? What is your plan here? Hey. Oh, she does them even bigger than that. I've seen it where she'll jump up to about here when she's real excited. She's a big goose. Oh boy. That's gonna fall on you, goof case. Penny does some ridiculous ones. She's pretty acrobatic. Come on, Berta. You need to come out. No. Come on out. Yep. Come on. Move that boot. put her away and probably bring out Cedra one more time and then Penny. And then that's going to be it for tonight. Run around with them until... Yes, big goat. Come here, big goat. Hi, girl. You're fine. Stop. Be nice. You want a cookie? Come on, big goat. People. And this is Penny. Miss Penny Peepaws. She's the only black and white rabbit that was in that whole litter. There are no other ones. Who is upset? It's not Berta, she's munching a cookie, it's Cedra. She's throwing a tantrum. I don't know what she is. She's a gremlin. She's the cutest little black and white rabbit I've ever had, though. She's gets away with some pretty terrible things. She is always starting trouble. Always. Kind of worse than Cedra right now. You can hear her back there moving her whole cage. Kind of courtyard thing. And her tail is ridiculously long for no reason. Ooh, I don't even know. Penny is slightly naughty, but she's so one-track minded, even worse than Berta. See, we're going right back to what we're not supposed to be doing. Come on now. Okay, Penny. That's enough. Come on out. Come on. Come on, girl. Nope. Come on. But then the funny thing is, my daughter goes in her enclosure with her and, like, snuggles. And I can even do it, and she'll give you kisses once she actually calms down. I don't get it. And even the day we had to give her medicine, and she kept licking it, so it held her. I think my fiance held her for like a good hour, and she was fine with just sitting there getting pets. Huh. I don't know. She's okay. Oh. That's enough. Okay. Oh. No. You need to settle. That was kind of a loud slam, though. Well, my phone is probably going to die here. Been on here for far too long. Yeah, I know. You can come out for a little bit. I don't know. That phone might die midstream. Penny, Penny, Penny. Yeah, now you're sitting there all angry. I'm sorry. But you are not. You don't stop. Penny got more time out today, though, than anybody else this morning. She was out. Still give her a cookie, poor little thing. Oh, no problem. I don't know when it's gonna die. I might get through Cedrika. Here. Here, little one. You want a cookie? Good girl. I don't know where Cedrika went. Yeah. I don't know where she went. Oh, there's the voice. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna end it right here. I got a lot of cleaning to do. And I'm covered in fur. I still gotta take a shower. Oh. Well, Little Cedra says thanks for watching. And she's mostly harmless and cute. The same thing with Penny. Thanks everybody that showed up. We appreciate you. I'm gonna sign off right here. Thank you.